Hello dear traders, welcome to the weekly review of SabioTrade Wave Rider strategy signals. This week we closed 11 trades, 6 of them were closed with loss and 5 of them were closed with a profit. Currently we have 2 open trades, one on the Australian dollar and another one on the British pound. Let's check all the trades in the details, and we'll start from the first currency pair. This is the Australian dollar against the US dollar on an hourly time frame. Each vertical line separates one trading day, and with the gray rectangle we highlighted the trading area of the previous week. So if we look at this picture technically, we can see that the week before we had an uptrend, then we had a week of consolidation, and this week we can call a week of a downtrend. Despite the fact that on Friday news we saw this spike, still the price globally is in a downtrend. Speaking about the trades we made this week, actually we closed a bunch of trades opened against the market movement. So the first trade was opened on Tuesday when the price broke through the previous local lows. Then the price went lower and broke another local lows. And then on Wednesday we can see that the price broke another local lows and we opened another buying trade. We also had another local low, but it was very close to the previous one, so that's why we were not averaging our trades here. And now we can see that the price reached the bottom. It was testing this level for 2 days. We spent them in a consolidation, and finally on Friday we can see this upward movement which closed all the trades that we were holding, bringing us the total profit of $8. If we switch to a daily time frame, we can see that we had this global uptrend, but now it turned to a downtrend because all highs are lowering, lows are also lowering, and even despite the fact that the price rose for more than 1% on Friday, we still have this downtrend. So the forecast for a midterm for Aussie USD is a continuation of a decline, at least till we reach the previous support level, and then we'll see, maybe we'll go into a consolidation phase or reverse, but the basic scenario till we have not broken this trend line is a downward movement. And the next currency pair is GBP USD. Here you can see that the previous week we were gaining selling positions that we finally closed on Tuesday correction, and then we started buying. Speaking about the trades we were gaining, everything is pretty simple. We had this local high, and then after we broke it, we opened one selling trade, then we opened another selling trade after we broke the next local high, then we didn't break through the previous local high, so that's why we were not opening any trades here, and obviously that on Tuesday correction we closed all the trades with a profit. To be honest, on one of my accounts I did not close this trade in time and I closed it with worse price, so I closed this trade with a loss. Maybe some of you made good profit closing this trade right at the dedicated time. Maybe some of you waited till the market drops back again and closed also these trades with a profit. If you did it, let me know. It will be interesting to hear how do you trade according to this strategy. And actually we spent this week in a downtrend, and we can see that on Friday news we broke it. This is the same picture that we saw on Aussie USD, and now if we take a look at this picture from another angle, we can see that we bounced off the previous local support level and we are moving towards the previous resistance level. So on the daily time frame you can see that we are still moving in this downward trend because we actually have these lowering lows, then we had this high that was at the level of the previous high, we didn't break through it, and now we are going downward unless we break through this local high once again, and then we'll go into a consolidation phase, because actually we have this kind of a corridor where we are moving for a couple of weeks, and the chances of the price decrease are still high. But let's see how the market opens on Monday. And speaking about the trades we made, after we closed the selling trades from the previous week, we formed a new local low, we bought here and closed the trade right at the top of the market of this day, And then on Thursday we also opened another buy trade and closed it on the news release with a profit. And when the market rose to the previous local highs, we opened a sell trade, and currently we are in this trade. This week brought us more than $50. I congratulate everyone with good profit. Let me know if you have any questions regarding our strategy. Feel free to write comments or sign up for the mentoring session. I'll be glad to answer all of your questions. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next weekly review.